President Uhuru Kenyatta began the new year by thanking Kenya's soldiers for their service and telling civilians they too have a role to play in the country's security.
I further urge every Kenyan in 2019 and beyond to continue to remain vigilant. Let the authorities know if you see a suspicious person in your village or neighborhood. Be aware of who is around you and do not allow terrorists or criminals to hide amongst us.
Attacks by the armed group al-Shabab at a shopping mall and a university in Kenya in 2013 and 2015 killed more than 200 people and changed the way the government deploys its security forces. The army took over from the police to launch a multi-agency operation around Boni Forest on the Somali border. Once a safe haven for al-Shabab, Kenyan security forces have taken back territory, destroyed temporary training camps, and stopped the free movement of armed fighters coming over the border from Somalia.
People who had moved from their farms to temporary internally displaced people's camps, IDPs, have gone back to their farms and life is back to normal.
Kenyans living near the front line are grateful for the heightened security, but those displaced by the fighting say they still can't sleep at night.
We have issues with water. We use water from boreholes and our hospital is small. We need more facilities to check our health, to treat even basic health needs.
Pushing al-Shabab back into Somalia has also given way to unforeseen threats closer to home. Farmers who fled the fighting and are still living in camps say while the police and army were focused on external threats, armed Kenyan herders took their fields to graze animals. And now that's the reason they're too afraid to go home.
We left our farms and came here. We had no security at all. Now the security has really improved, but we can't go back because the security operations are still ongoing.
Though the border with Somalia is secure for now, experts say the fight is far from over.
At this point in time when it is so quiet, it is the terrorists who have the initiative because they are now able to pick the place, the time, the type of target that they'll go for.
Preventing al-Shabab from operating and recruiting in Kenya has made it a blueprint for East Africa. But with security operations likely to continue for the foreseeable future, people displaced by years of fighting wanting to go home may have to wait a little longer. Zein Basravi, Al Jazeera, Nairobi.